Okay, and we're recording. Okay, hey, this video message is a quick little message to the regional managers, and everybody say hi to Nikki. Hi, Nikki.
Hi, guys.
So Nikki came in and we were kind of talking about some best practices with respect to the Less Annoying CRM and some of the challenges that we're having. And I figured rather than type up some long verbose email, it's just easier just to kind of just share a quick little message to the regional manager so you know where our heart is. We know, Nikki had a great point. She goes, Chris, many of these people just aren't used to being super disciplined when it comes to a CRM. And so you may be doing things not with any malicious intent. You're not trying to hurt anybody. You're not trying to be rude. But the actions, obviously, are that it's hurting other people's feelings. So, for example, Marlene was having conversations with a individual, and Joanne, you had reached out and said, hey, I see that you're having lunch with Marlene and you're in our CRM. Well, the person forwarded the voicemail to Marlene and say, hey, this isn't right. I don't want to be having my information entered into a CRM and have everybody in your company seeing that. And so he was irritated. She was able to talk him off the ledge. But we have to be very careful about that. So one thing that everybody needs to pay attention to is if somebody's already engaged with somebody, it's hands off. You don't go after them. I know that Bob Wampler, you are busting your tail. Joe and Bob, you guys are doing phenomenal there in the Midwest. But the problem is that you were saying that what happened with Sandy?
Yeah, there was some overlap with LinkedIn candidates being uploaded in the system that was in a different regional's territory. So just kind of created some confusion because they were already in conversations with the other regional.
And then I think something happened with Buddy White as well. So with Bob in the Pacific Northwest. So Bob, don't take this as discouraging words. We love the amount of hard work and energy that you and Joe are putting into growing the division. So keep doing what you're doing. But we just all, if you're talking to somebody and you see that maybe they're in multiple territories, just double check. You can go into the Less Annoying CRM, and I think you were saying that it's very easy for them to do a name search, right?
Correct. You just go to the top bar. There's a blue horizontal search tab. At the top, it says search a contact. You just key in first name or last name. Make sure you're spelling it correctly because the system can be a little finicky. And if you take 30 extra seconds to double check, the candidate's name, title, company, location, we can just kind of do our due diligence before we get overeager.
Exactly, and then have one regional manager. See, look, this is the big thing, and this is the big finish. We need you guys to be entering this data. This allows us to remain organized, appear organized to the outside world. If I'm a recruit and I'm getting calls from Chris Sorensen, from Marlene Hoover, from Joanne, and nobody seems to know what the other person is doing, then it makes us appear as unprofessional. And so there's a fine line between being assertive and being a pain in the you-know-what. So let's avoid the latter and focus on the former. So be friends with your regional managers and make sure that you're not stepping on their toes. Use the CRM. We want to know what the daily activity is. Now, speaking of which, there's a few of you. I'm going to have Nikki reach out to you individually and CC Paul and Kevin myself, since Paul and Kevin are intimately involved in our regular daily activities. And she's going to offer to assist you because you're consistently, so far, avoiding doing the data entry into the CRM. And so we need that every day, whether it's 1 to 10 or 1 to 20, I don't care. I want to see the daily activity. I want to see what's working, what's not working, and we want to make sure that everybody that's a regional manager for PRMG is busting their backside and netting results. So we're here to help, but we're also here to hold you accountable. So please know, we're not trying to be a pain. We're just trying to make sure that we're all marching to the beat of the same drum, right?
Sounds good. We appreciate you.
All right.
Thank
Talk to you guys in a bit.